Hi, welcome back to our Facebook page. For those of you who do not know me, I'm Sarah Beth Withers. I'm the president and principal attorney at Interbanks Legal Services in Washington, North Carolina. And today I'm going to be talking about the stimulus money in a third video. If you have not seen the first two videos, I would suggest that you go to our video link and watch the first two videos where we talk about how much stimulus money you can expect to receive and what the thresholds are and the timeline for receiving that. So this video is going to be directed towards people who are divorced or separated since 2018 and people that receive child support that might have arrears owed to them. So here we go, we're gonna jump into it. If you filed your 2019 tax return as an individual or married filing single, you are fine. Your stimulus money will come to you based on your 2019 tax return. So it'll come to the address or the bank information that you put on that 2019 tax return, and it will be based on your individual income that you listed on your 2019 tax return. The problem lies if you have divorced or separated since 2018 and you have not filed your 2019 tax return. For those people, if the 2018 return was filed as a married filing jointly return, the person whose bank account information or whose address is listed on that 2018 return will receive the full stimulus check for both of you. Now, it's unlikely that that person is going to want to send the money off to their ex. Maybe you have a good relationship and it's totally fine, and they will. But that could be a problem for many people out there who do not get along with their spouses or their exes. So, again, if you filed a married filing jointly 2018 return, the whole check is going to go to whoever's address or bank account information is listed on there. The IRS is not going to look to see who's divorced. They're not going to look to see who's separated. They're only going to look at the return. So the long and short of it is, if you have not filed your 2019 return, do it now. And the reason being is you need to file it individually so that you can get the money by putting your information on there, and your ex can receive their check based on their return. So file your 2019 return if you're able to. So now we're going to get into the dependents. If you're divorced or separated and you have dependents under the age of 17, who will receive the $500 stimulus check per dependent? Well, it depends. Who listed them on the 2019 tax return? That person is going to receive the dependent money. Otherwise, they're going to look at the 2018 tax return, and that person will receive this stimulus money for the child. This could be a problem if you have a separation agreement or an equitable distribution order that lays out who gets to claim the children as a dependent. If you're in every other year you get to claim the children, you really need to go ahead and file your 2019 tax return and get that right. You do not want to be in violation of those agreements. You want to follow those agreements. So if you claim one child every year and the ex claims one child every year, you should be fine. You'll both receive your check. But if you do an alternating year, you need to make sure you look at your separation agreement, your equitable distribution agreement. You need to look at any child support orders that lays out who gets to claim them, and you need to follow those orders so that you're not in violation. And go ahead and file that tax return based on whatever those orders say this year should be. And that person will receive the funds. Now, if you have a bank, I really suggest that you put that bank information on your 2019 return, or in a couple weeks the IRS is rolling out a platform that you can go online and you can put on your bank information to receive the stimulus money through an auto deposit. If you do not bank and you are going to rely on a paper check, it could be months before you receive that check. The IRS has stated that some people will start receiving money this Thursday. Other people may not receive it until September. So if you have a bank, please utilize that to get your stimulus money direct deposited to you, because it'll be faster. Otherwise, you're going to be waiting on a paper check, which may not come anytime soon. All right, so let's move to child support arrears. The CARES Act allows, if there are child support arrears, that you can receive your ex's or the father of your children's stimulus money to apply to that back child support arrears. And the stimulus money is, again, it's either the $1,200 if they fall under the threshold, or it could be less than that if their income is above the threshold. But that amount of money that they receive through the stimulus could be applied to your back child support arrears. How do you get that? Well, if you have a private agreement, a separation agreement, or a private consent order that lays out child support, you are not going to receive that stimulus money to apply to arrears. That is because there's no child enforcement agency involved, so the IRS likely does not know about those child support arrears. So they're not going to take that stimulus money and apply it to the arrears. If you have a child support enforcement agency involved, one that is garnishing tax refunds of your ex, if they are pursuing other avenues to garnish your ex's income to help catch up those arrears, that is where you're going to get the stimulus money taken and applied to your arrears. So you need to contact your child support enforcement agency and make sure that they put out a notice of garnishment to capture those stimulus funds to apply to the arrears. So it's not automatic, and you're going to need to notify somebody, and if it's a private agreement, don't expect to receive the funds unless you have a child support agency involved. All right, so that's all I've got for today. If you have questions, if it's generic, you can leave it in the comments and I will respond to those, and it will benefit everybody because they can see the response. But if it's a more specific question or has specific information that maybe the whole world should not see, you can send us a private message through Facebook, or you can send us a email at info@ibxlegal.org. And while our office is not open to the public, we are still working. So you can call us at 252-495-0585 to schedule a consultation. And we can do it either through FaceTime or Zoom, or we can do it over the telephone if you don't have those capabilities. But we are here and we can help. So make sure to contact us. Thanks so much. Bye.